Hey, welcome to our channel. After taking quite a lot of miles yesterday, today a little less, more in central Snowdonia, and with only 2 attractions. Of course, with a slightly different road than yesterday, we are going to find another gem in Wales. Passing the west coast, we turned into local roads, leading us towards Snowdonia National Park. I was hoping for an interesting road, but I didn't think we would find a hidden gem as floating island in Llyn y Dywarchen, along the way which is steeped in a myth and legends. This little reservoir is hidden by a small road from Llyn to Beddgelert. I hope I said it right. At the bottom of the video there will be of course a description of where to find this gem. This secret little gem has more than just a dramatic scenery to offer, but it is full of mystery and magic, and the legend associated with Llyn talking about a man who married a fairy. This big island was occasionally meeting place between fairy and her husband. After she returned to the lake and was not allowed to walk underground, the island was blown to touch the shore. Then you could witness the kiss of the spirits of lovers. From the parking we go through the gate in the stone wall, and wow, what a view of the lake and Snowdon in the distance. It is an absolutely beautiful and peaceful place. In fact, it has been nominated by the audience as one of the 60 wonders of Snowdonia, and highlighted as a place for stargazing on the Snowdonia National Park website, which I will definitely use someday because the blackouts there must be fabulous. We did not stay long on the spot because the heat from the sky did not allow us to sit on the spot in thick, heavy and black motorcycle clothes, and we went to cool quickly to the Copper Mine's tunnels. Sygun Copper Mine, a Victorian copper mine where you can listen to the recording about the history of the industry and miners during a self-guided tour. In the restored visitor center we buy tickets for which we paid around £10 per person. Children and students have discounts, but there are also special tickets for families. Inside there is also a souvenir shop, toilets, a museum about the history of copper mining, and a cafe overlooking to the Gwynedd Valley, which we used after leaving the mine. The very entrance to the mine is quite impressive because we start with a long tunnel in which we feel the cold immediately after entering. We do not complain as outside it is very hot, over 25 degrees. Some nice facts: this mine won the Prince of Wales Tourism Award and is one of the wonders of Wales. Honestly, I have already been to a dozen or so mines, and it is always best for me to visit alone without a guide. But then sometimes something misses, and luckily in this mine we have everything nice described. Additionally, at the sensitive points there is an audio-visual guide who will tell you some interesting facts. We go out in a completely different place that we entered, and this view. Once you come out of the dark, wet and cold mine, wow, amazing landscape. We spent about 1 hour exploring the caves, and when going down to the main building we see the young generation trying their luck in paying for the gold, and others looking for coins with a metal detector. After 30 minutes break, we take the most beautiful road crossing Snowdonia National Park in search of a hidden artificial pool, infinity pool.
We were the concrete pilots.
Maybe first I will tell you about so-called Infinity Pool. It was built by local farmer Wayne Mostyn Jones in 2016 as a green energy project for £400,000. It quickly caught the attention of locals and tourists, quickly becoming famous, to accidentally become one of Snowdonia's key attractions. Perfect for a refreshing bath that is forbidden, and despite the ban, we find a lot of people who enjoy the water and a place to cool down. Not much from the mysterious Infinity Pool, we find a bit more privacy in a natural pool. We are staying here for a few hours of relaxation, and we can see in advance that the Infinity Pool is flooded by a wave of tourists. But nevertheless, I decided not to leave the exact address in the description below the video, and only the nearest parking, and you will probably easily locate with this movie, whereas this piece of heavenly place can be. We were hoping that after a few hours, when going down, there would be less people and we would take an epic photo, but unfortunately it was more than before. So we go down to the parking, and after a while we will take a circular road to our campsite around the Llyn Peninsula. We drive through beautiful parts of Snowdonia National Park, so I invite you to enjoy beautiful vales through the eyes of motorcyclists. On the way back we were hungry for something good and only on the fourth try we found an open pub in Tremodak, where they were still serving food, unfortunately for us. A few steps next door we found an open store where we stocked up with some food and some drinks for the next days, and for the night something special. Then we rush towards our campsite and drive a little bit around the Llyn Peninsula. If you are curious what it looks like through the eyes of motorcyclists, just watch and enjoy. The Llyn Peninsula definitely has more to offer, but the roads for bikers are poor, There were interesting moments, but overall it is much better to go to the more mountainous area or even towards London. For today, that's the end of attractions. We are returning to the campsite, waiting for our friends who came us in the evening, and in the next episode we lead them to the gems of recent days and walk the longer trail to Arbor Falls and splash a little longer under the waterfall. So please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment if you like, and see you. Bye!